Hey folks, this is the Ariel Chris 420 show here. Hey, I just have something I'm going to share with you. You're not going to see many videos on YouTube I'm going to do, but you can go to subscribe to my blog. It will be in the more of this video. Um, okay, I want you to understand. I'm not a radical. I'm not one of these people that's completely talking down the government, saying government's corrupt and blah blah blah. I kind of agree to in some way it's corrupt. But I think what the main thing is, we don't ask questions. The main thing is, have you ever wondered? No one asks questions anymore in this country. It's like the government does something and they're like, oh, you ever watch the State of the Union? To be honest with you, the State of the Union. Every time the State of the Union comes on, the president could say something like, um, blah, 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 just something like, America is the number one terrorism, blah blah blah. I could say stuff in that and sound good, but all we hear is, and we will come to victory. And everybody's like, you ever wonder in this, like the Capitol, when the president does the State Union address, have you ever wondered, do they have like a little thing that says applause now? I mean, really? I mean, does everybody automatically agree so much and they stand up? Yes, Mr. President. Yes, Mr. President. Yes, Bilderberg Group. Yes, everybody, yes, yes, yes. I mean, like, really? I mean, doesn't it wonder you sometimes? I mean, really, doesn't it wonder you sometimes? Okay, so I want to read you something here. And then I got a short clip that about Obama's home country. And this is Michelle Obama in her own words, you could tell me. And you listen to when someone actually started to clap. No one actually, it's like they went over the issue. Okay, here it is. I'm just gonna read you what I wrote on a blog. Do you see what I am saying now? No one cares about the natural born citizen clause anymore. Plus, we are under a state of emergency, so we basically have no constitution at all. We just have to do what our president and his cabinet tells us, don't we? Do we really have to do that? Do we have to just do whatever they say? That's pretty much where we're at right now. The raiding of the militias and now trying to inform us that the militias are bad. Really, are you really going to believe everything they say? Are you all going to believe everything they say? Oh, that's right, America. It's so hard when it's we can't handle all this pressure. We we don't care enough. If we don't care enough about this country, we're not gonna have a country anymore. Come on, guys. Why are you guys being a bitch, man? I mean, I'm not. I'll tell you this right now. From anybody that does this online, I'm the most person who tries to not even want to listen to it because really, all this shit is really. I mean, it is too much, and you don't really want to care. If the government's corrupt, well, it happens, and if it actually happens, oh my god, it's a tragedy, isn't it? But we got some really bad stuff going on. Okay, the militias is just a start. I think this shit is hitting the fan right now because the militias are the true people who believe and follow the Constitution. They're the ones that would defend us. They're the ones who would fight. They're the ones who possibly will um, be there for us. So, uh, Google these topics and ask why. Why don't you Google these topics and ask why? For a lot of you people, you already know about this, but any new people, please um, Google these. Watch it for yourself. Watch it on the. Some of them might be on the main channels. The first thing, Google Amero. That's Amero. Amero. That will be our new currency. We're coming more and more to that fact. Uh, Glenn Beck. Mex. MEX. Ameri, Canada, Mex, Mexameri, Canada, Canada. Number 3, NWO, New World Order. Number 4, Trilateral Commission. Number 5, Bilderberg Group. Number 6, upcoming global depression. Now, warning, do not look at these sites. Do not look at my video. Do not look at this stuff when you're at a um, public area, like if you're at work or if you're in office type at work or if you're at school. Do not look at these because your computer is bugged. Your computer is bugged. Anything you look at school or your works, jobs, and stuff is all bugged. It's all bugged. It's all bugged. It goes into the servers. Your ISPs, the web administrators, they all know what you're seeing, when you're seeing it. They know when you're writing an email. They know what you're writing. It's all bugged. Anyone who says it's not bugged is telling you a bunch of BS. So, look at these things in the quietness of your own home. Yes, your ISP could be looking at this, but that's why be a little careful. Alright? That's all I'm saying. And ask why. Ask why. Ask why. Inform yourself. Don't just take my opinion. Don't just take people on YouTube's opinion. Ask why. I do not understand. It's like no one asks why. No one challenges anyone. No one speaks up. Everyone is afraid of the government. Why is that? Please tell me why. We are losing rights because everyone does not care. If no one cares, why should I care? I'm saying this to only selected people I truly trust. This, I truly trust, and I think I trust people on YouTube and stuff like that. Beware, emails could be bugged, traced, and whatsoever used against what we do in our efforts of communication. And that is true. Just informing you. I understand what is going on in this country. I am staying neutral because I do not wish for the government to think I am a radical or someone they deem as a threat. However, I will always support our president and chain of command until we have a way to take back our country. We will be forced to comply to whatever our government suggests of us. We are like the following. If you think about a farm, we are the cattle of that farm, which is the people of the country, and our masters, the owners of the farm, are the government. They control what we do at every angle. Do not talk against the government in emails or online trackable devices. If we disagree with how the government is handling of itself, we can post commentaries, but must show both sides, as so we are not biased one bit. That is very true. If we're the new generation of this whole speaking thing, then we have to do this. Be prepared. Time is the essence. We are not the USA. We are heading even more into a third world country. I cannot believe it, but we are actually heading forward to a one world government. The NAU is here, and that is the North American Union. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? How can we have a $10 trillion deficit? I've been waiting for government spending to bankrupt the nation, or for banks and countries to finally say no to our way of spending. I know, I do understand their plan. Their plan is simple: keep increasing the deficit to the point where to the point whereby we cannot pay the interest. At this point, the U.S. dollar will collapse. Then they roll in the marrow. Fisheries signed the NAU with Mexico and Canada, and now we are no longer the USA. We are the citizens of the North American Union. For businesses, it will be an awesome new system in which you can have access to two nations without any tariffs or national expenses.